Hey y'all, it is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And this is vlog. It's not a vlog. This is video number 4, day 4 of my thankfulness / gratitude journal. Which is not a journal because I'm talking. It's a video. Anyway, I hardly ever come back here. This is where I used to tape at all the time when I first came on YouTube. This was where I was. I'm back in my mud room. So, lay of the land, back door, Pierre's jackets, bag, wait a minute, where's my hand? Wrong finger. Bag that need to be going in my car, other finger. Gadgets. It's not as many of them as it look like. This is my old mixer. It's not a KitchenAid. It's just an old mixer because I like old stuff. This stuff up here, what is this thing? Oh, that's my dehydrator. I don't know. It's gadgets. This thing right here is the screen that I would normally have up if I wanted to just blur all that out where y'all would just see me in the screen, but I'm just like too lazy to put it up right now because I wasn't in the mood for doing all that. So anyway, and this right here is just water. So the reason why I came back here is because I just wanted to do something different, and I needed to even see if this computer, when I turned it on, if it was going to blow out smoke, or if it was going to just, if it was going to do what it was supposed to do, which is doing what it's supposed to do. Anywho, everybody had their rituals, and I've told y'all in the morning when I get up, I have my confessions. I don't know if I don't know what you call them, but it's just stuff that I say, that I speak over my life, and I speak over my community, and over my family, and over things that I'm involved in general, and just over life in general. And one of the things about that is important to me is that I start my day out the right way. You know, I'm gonna be just real frank. I'm gonna be asking and talking to God off and on all day long, but I'm thinking that, you know, he gets first dibs on my day. And so when I got up, since I didn't have to go to work or anything like that, I was just on the weekend. Sometimes I just sit in there in the living room because I, get up pretty early. And I was sitting in there, and I had just turned the scent lamp thing going, and I was just sitting there, and I was just thankful. I mean, I already knew what I wanted to talk to y'all about earlier today, and it was just basically me being thankful to God because I still have I still have drive. And personally, I'm happy about that, and I'm grateful about it. And I know that everybody doesn't feel this way, because I know some people that they act like they just waiting to die, and I don't understand it. I don't understand people. I mean, you might have a little crook here, and you might have some discomfort over here. That's what prayer is for, and that's what, when you start speaking to your body and things of that nature. But I don't understand just waiting on the shoe to drop. I don't understand just sitting up here just saying, this is hurting. And I know people like that. And what I have been finding myself doing is really, aches and pains. I understand that, but I don't understand it every day, all the time. I don't understand anybody just every day something is hurting on you. And then if there is something out here that can be done, you won't do it. And so I ran over a gentleman here on YouTube, and he has had a diagnosis, that is for real. I mean, that fella has gone through therapy, and he's done a lot of things, that to save his life. I mean, this started when he was 29 years old. He's 31 now, and he's in remission. And I've never seen, I won't say I haven't never seen, because my father was very, when he was dying and when he got diagnosed, Dad was very, and I'm not just saying this because it was my father, but he was gracious in life, and he was gracious in exiting. You know, he just did everything he could till he couldn't do it anymore. And this young man is in remission now. And his thing is that he has started up this Facebook um, page for Christians that have been diagnosed with, you know, cancers and things, you know, big diagnoses. And I just thought that that was just something else, because I have people in my family right now that are still alive and able to do some things, but they just waiting on, you know, is this twinge going to mean that such and such? And I can't get them to say, okay, so you've been told 3 months and then you're not going to be alive, and you are on month 5.5, almost 6, and you still here, and you're doing what you were doing before anybody ever said that to you. And then 6 months if you have treatment. Well, I'm thinking you just right at the crux of 6 months, and you're doing just as well as you were before they told you. Can it be that people don't know everything? Can we put folks in their place and just say that God is who he is and he knows what he's doing, and our job is to tell other people and live our life out so that people can see him glorified through us? Can that be what you're really supposed to be doing? Because that gentleman ended his video and made the comment, said, you know what, my doctor told me that people don't come back from what I had. And he said, and I'm still here, so it's still something for me to do. And I was just like, that's it right there, you know. And so with that, I looked at that video yesterday, and then this morning I was just like, you know what, I am so grateful to still have the want to. And part of what I, you know, say in the mornings to myself is, you know, I have been translated, you know, out of the kingdom of darkness into the kingdom of God's dear son. And there are times when I don't look like it. It's times when I don't act like it. It's times when I don't feel like it. But since God said that I have been translated out and into, I am. Because I'm what he says I am. But it is up to me to take on that thing and run with it. Because it's just like somebody telling you that you have inherited, you know, just say a hefty sum of money. Well, if you want to go out here and live under the underpasses and the bridges and stuff, and you got all this money sitting over there, it's just up to you to do the things that are necessary for you to take that money and take ownership of it and do with it and live, you know, and do the things you're supposed to do with it or whatever. Or you cannot take ownership of it and go and be under the bridge. These are the thoughts that I had this morning that I'm just not sharing with y'all. But the thing, I think the reason why I wasn't able to share it this morning is because I was reading my book, which I sometimes I can blow through stuff. I really don't like blowing through books because sometimes there's, you know, you lose meaning. But I showed y'all this book a while ago. She's Still There. And this is by Chrystal Evans Hurst. This is Tony Evans, Pastor Tony Evans' oldest daughter. And I'm reading this book very, very slowly. Very slowly. And I'm not even saying I'm reading it every day. But today, I was at this point, and she said specifically, just kind of put the cap on what I'm telling y'all now. She said, maybe like me, you lost focus because of the pull of a relationship that derailed your intentions, plans, or purposes. But maybe not. Drifts are not solely romantic ones, nor are all drifts related to morality. Maybe the drift in your life came because you simply got tired of trying. Maybe you reached a point where you simply got tired of doing the work of living purposefully, steering and pushing your way forward. It could be that you only meant to take a break, but by the time you took notice and the break had gone on, by the time you took notice, the break had gone on for years, leaving you far from the person you'd wanted to be or the plans you'd had. Maybe you took a break from school, but haven't yet gone back. Maybe you had a financial goal but got tired of the sacrifice, so you relaxed your spending habits, stopped saving, and no longer kept that detailed spending review. Maybe you were doing well on your weight loss journey, but on one occasion, strung together with just a few more, you set on a long-term path that led you more than a few pounds back up on the scale. Those cupcakes will kill you. Maybe your drift happened when you were a teenager, young, easily influenced, and unprepared for the determination it takes to stay on course. Or maybe, until now, everything in your life had gone as planned, but after climbing the career ladder, getting married, and having kids, or finishing that advanced degree, you just aren't sure what comes next. So you wander, aimlessly marking time, not exactly sure where to go from here. Maybe you drifted because you were busy doing the immediate, the urgent, and the unignorable, changing diapers as a stay-at-home mom, or keeping the peace between family members, or working 2.5 jobs to keep things afloat. Then somewhere in the process of doing all that needed to be done, you drifted away from you. And I think that that's where all of this complacency and being ungrateful about, the things that God has given us and the things that He's doing for us every day. I think that's where that comes from. When we just start just moving away from it, where we can't even stop and see all the good stuff that He's doing all day, every day. And so the other day, Pierre and I were in there talking, and I was going through some pictures, and I ran into this particular picture right here. And so when I flip it around, you'll see some pictures over here of some tomatoes. Don't pay them no attention. These are pictures of tomatoes that I took out of one of my gardens one year. But the reason why I have part of the picture covered up is because there's other people on this picture. This was a picture that I took a long time ago when I was on a casual business trip. And it is me. It's all me. And it is me when I wasn't really at my absolute heaviest, but I was almost there. And the thing that got me when I looked at this picture is that I still have not given up. I'm not anywhere near the size that I was on this picture, although when I go out in the street, I just look like a regular overweight person to everybody else. Unless I'm walking around with this picture emblazoned on a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, or I'm flashing these pictures every 5 minutes, nobody would really know. They just would make an assumption. But for me, this tells me, even considering where I am now, that I haven't given up, and I'm not going to give up. I don't care if I have to do this for the rest of my life. I'm just going to be doing it. I'm just going to be doing it. It's not my intent, but I'm just saying, I'm just going to be doing it. And so I'm trying to get this where y'all can see all of me, but you can't see the other people. Let me see where to focus, so you don't know that that's me. I'm going to keep on going. Today, I'm thankful for want to. I'm thankful for still having the want to be a better person, to be a better Christian, number one, to want to still have something in me that wants to keep moving my body toward health. And I go on and on. But that is what I'm thankful for today. I hope y'all have had a good day. And I will talk to y'all again tomorrow. Toodles.